that was the first part, but I'm not gonna edit it. I'm just gonna make new video because that's my style, you know. I really like I just like improvising a lot. That's some my favorite stuff really. I just like improvising. I love improvising. It's great. It's kind of like the outlook I really like in life. Just I mean it's so cheesy, but still I just like not just take whatever you have and see what you can do with it, right? So in the previous episode we talked about 3 ways you can exist in the world. First being you fit in. Second being you become recluse. Of course that's possible. You know you might need to grow your own veggies and stuff like that. And third one being you just you're just authentic as possible. You know, although you know you are probably gonna get a bit roughed out in a way. Like you're probably some edges are gonna be like become smooth or something. It's very likely, but so if you are in the recluse mode, to some extent, then you're probably there is a chance that you'll kind of perhaps bend a bit towards like fitting in if you do decide out, but maybe not. All right. So what was I? Yeah. So the outcomes. What are the outcomes of these 3 strategies? Well, if you fit in, you have a chance to have a normal life, and thus, as we talked in the previous episode, you have a chance to achieve reality, right? You have a chance to live in reality. As we determined in the previous episode, reality is something that's just normal, something that majority kind of lives in and of your society, right? The normal path of life, essentially, right? Whatever that may be, and that's great. So you can do that, and you can fulfill your life, and you can just be great. Second possibility is that you become a recluse and grow your own veggies if you can. I do that kind of stuff. All right. So what can we do here? And then comes the question, is online reality? Because according to our previous definitions, you wouldn't be able to do anything if you became a recluse in the 21st century age of the internet, You wouldn't be able to do anything. So how, what's going on here? Well, here we have to question what is reality, what is real and what's not real. Because if, for instance, if you're making money online, or if you're some kind of an influencer, or I don't know, you sell books online, or you make synths or something. You know, I actually have high hopes for it. For the possibility that people who perhaps have reclusive tendencies or something like that will be able to live a fulfilling life, even if they do choose to stay at home the majority of the year. you know. You know, while I'm making this, I'm kind of... we'll get to the third one, but you have to wait a bit. While I'm making this video, I'm kind of... You know, quite often, you know, when I... comment below if you also feel similarly, perhaps. You know, I kind of... I kind of wonder whether... No, I don't wonder. It just... I kind of feel like I'm a bit of an imposter. I kind of, you know, imagine this... it's not a real thing. I'm not an imposter. It's just... I think it's a very human thing to do, you know? Kind of imagine... You know, I'm trying to explain some internal processes, which just... essentially have an image of somebody doing something similar that you're doing, but not very... Somebody who perhaps you don't really... Just somebody else, you know, whatever. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm trying to kind of keep it very proper and just be... Anyways, the third theory, we'll get back to synths. The third possibility and theory is of you just being authentic, whatever that means. It's difficult. Thelonious Monk once said, at least it's attributed to him, that, you know, genius is somebody who's himself. So if you do become yourself, you're regarded as genius, according to Thelonious. And I think that's really that might be the hardest thing to do, you know, being authentic. But it also assumes that there is something called an authentic self, which is something we've been dealing, you know, on this channel for a long time. If you're seeing the previous ones, right? Also, you know, I sometimes think, okay, maybe I should just also post like on Instagram or no. But you know, I kind of dig these long form things, you know, I really do, and I can't imagine myself just making like some viral stuff. You know, it's gotta be a niche thing, you know, really. I think you're also, I assume, you know, this is like a niche channel also for you, you know, perhaps, you know, I don't know if you by the way, if you do know somebody, perhaps some people that would I don't know, just if you feel like writing something, write a comment. And you know, I of course I know, you know, it helps the algorithm or something, but I don't know. I think I have a feeling, you know, that this is like a kind of a niche channel, you know. You don't really come by. I don't know whether it's getting recommended too much, probably not, but I think if you know, you know, it's like let's have our club here, right? Yeah. Anyways, yeah, so I'm having this... Let's get back to synth stuff, and then I think we'll wrap up slowly. Yeah, so I'm having this loop, and I also added some slide guitar, because, you know, I decided, hey man, I want to incorporate guitar, which is actually my main instrument. It's been for a long time, and I don't seem to be... haven't successfully gotten rid of it, and I'm stopped trying. And loop also is just a combination of really simple... this one's interesting. I did some interesting things with hi-hats here. Sorry. See? Kind of sounds like some kind of a waterfall or something. Know what I'm saying? Oh no. Anyways, this is my camera. I used to make music videos with it. It's a pretty old school, and I really look for some reason I look good when I film myself in it. So I sometimes take selfies with it. That's really self-absorbed, isn't it? Anyways, I'm. It's getting weird. Oh. Yeah. So I added the guitar, slide guitar, because I think I don't know what it is, but I kind of I played too much, and yeah, I played too much. All right. So essentially, to wrap up the question of the physical reality and the real reality, I really think it's a question of whether you're how forward looking are you. You know, seems to me. I think I'm very hopeful. You know, I'm generally very optimistic actually, and and I really believe that, you know, the world is just improving. You know, constantly. I'm really sure of convinced of that. Not convinced, but I'm confident in that, right? So, you know, it only makes sense to take all these changes and improvements, yes, improvements, you know, with open hands and be happy about the opportunities that we're having actually, you know, and the ways that life can change for the better, you know. I think it's very important. Also, thank you very much for if you've been watching this, and I really honestly hope you're having a great day, great time, and I wish you all the best in life. And yeah, have the best time of your life. See you later.